This is Crypto Moon Pies. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Today we're talking about Kiba Inu. This is a very interesting take on the doggy meme. We've seen a bunch of these with, Floki Inu, and obviously Shiba Inu was the big one after Dogecoin, and we've seen a bunch of these different doggy meme coins come out, and I'm very interested to see what happens with this one. I'm pretty bullish on it, given that it has some really strong marketing, and I really like the website. We're actually looking at it right now, and we're going to go through it today, and I'm going to just show you the tokenomics, some of the utility, the roadmap, and then we'll go through the charts and kind of see what's going on with this coin. So about Kiba Inu, it's inspired by the Naruto anime manga series. I'm not an anime fan personally, so I don't know much about it, but apparently this is a character in anime, and it's what inspired Kiba Inu. And it's pretty cool graphic here for the logo. I'm really impressed by the website. It's just a really well put together website. We'll look at the tokenomics here. So we're looking at 1 trillion total supply. No burns yet, which is kind of interesting to see, which with a lot of these dog meme coins, obviously with Shiba Inu early on, had some pretty major burns that kind of led to some of the hype around the coin. You haven't seen that yet with Kiba Inu, which is interesting. But it's very, very good structure. 1% goes to reflections, so just holding Kiba Inu, you'll earn more passively, and then the 9% towards marketing. So it's pretty standard. You see this on a lot of different tokens. You'll see around 10% goes towards marketing, and then you might see some goes towards the team, and then a certain amount towards reflection. So this is pretty standard amongst many new coins that come out. Of course, there's a LP lock on this coin, and the other thing is this is actually on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, which is really good to see. I wish more coins would do this. I was hoping T-King would do this at some point, which is another coin that I really like. Here it talks about multi-chain. So it recently launched on a Binance Smart Chain, which is very similar to Floki, which I'm going to talk about Floki a little bit at the end, because I like to compare this particular token to Floki, because I think it's going to follow kind of a similar path. So you can buy Kiba on Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. But I personally bought on Binance Smart Chain because of the lower gas fees. That's what I usually look at if a coin's not on a major exchange like Gate.io or some of the others like KuCoin or Coinbase or any of those major exchanges. Then I usually look at getting the coin on Binance Smart Chain to start, and then going from there. So here are some of the utilities that are coming out for Kiba. This is very similar to what Shiba did and Floki. So there's going to be a Kiba swap, so a place for holders to swap for Kiba tokens. It supports Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum. So very standard. We see this on most of the dog coins now. So it's kind of a recycled utility from that perspective. Kiba Bridge, this is a way for you to change from the Binance blockchain to the Ethereum blockchain. It's supposed to kind of ease that pain point of having to get in and out of a blockchain. We've seen this on other tokens as well, so this is another kind of recycled utility. So I mean, it's good to see this on this token, but it's not an original utility by any means. Kiba Gains, this is a dashboard where you can see your balance and your earned reflections and things like that. So another very cool aspect to the coin, and I personally like this. This is kind of unique, and especially if you're holding this for a long time, you being able to see your reflections and your earnings is a very cool thing. the charts, there's going to be a dashboard essentially where you can see your charts and a link to DEX tools and other things like that. So that's pretty cool as well. There's a HP checker. So this is basically where you can run a test buy and sell from a contract, and so it's just for testing essentially. So it's a good utility. And then Kiba FOMO as well. You can see new tokens that are listed on Polygon, Uniswap, and Binance Smart Chain. So another pretty neat utility. So we have a valid audit here for Kiba, which has a very strong confidence on DEX tools as well. So it has a strong community. It seems to be a legit project. It's not a rug pull or anything like that. So that's really good to see. So Kiba is a viral movement, it says. Though many have been blown away by its success, this is truly just the beginning. So yeah, that's really the story here. This is a very strong marketing plan from the team, and that's why this coin is going to be successful, is really just centered around marketing, outreach, because to be perfectly honest with you guys, this is just another dog meme coin, and out of the dog meme coins, it's going to be a matter of who has the strongest marketing. And it seems like this coin has a lot of things going for it from that perspective. We're looking at the roadmap here, so phase 1, and it's really just looking at the amount of holders and launching the website, which obviously we're past that point. There's liquidity deposited. Phase 2, 1,000 holders. Phase 3, 5,000 holders. So they're already well into phase 3 at this point, but it's still very early. We're still under $100 million market cap on this coin, so there's a lot of growth ahead. And then here's just a way to get in contact with the team. Switching over to CoinMarketCap. So today we are down a little bit, so a little bit of a dip, but volume is still very high, 7.3 million, up 53%. So you're seeing a lot of people come into this coin, a lot of trading, buying and selling. So that's usually a very good sign. When you see volume kind of dwindle down, then it's usually going to take some time before that coin picks up again. And with this coin, you're seeing a ton of trading. It's a very good sign. So looking at the chart, obviously, it doesn't take a technical expert to see that this is a very strong uptrend. So, starting all the way down here, you can see we had a very strong pump. Then we kind of dipped for a while and some consolidation here, but now it's just been a very strong uptrend since. And so I would expect this coin to continue that trend from here, given that we're only at around $80 million market cap, like we were talking about. So you can see here it's being traded on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and then there's a few other exchanges where the volume is fairly low, but majority of the volume is between Uniswap and PancakeSwap at this point. I would fully expect this coin to hit some bigger exchanges here pretty soon with the amount of marketing and exposure it's getting. So looking at DEX tools, I like to look at DEX tools just to see what buys are coming in, the amounts, and yeah, there's a little bit of a dip right now, but it's no big deal. If you look at the chart, this thing's got a ton of momentum. It's going to keep going up. We're at 77 million, so just under $80 million market cap. A good amount of pulled Kiba, which is very good for liquidity. We're up to around 7,000 holders. This is just on the Ethereum version of it. There's even more on the Binance Smart Chain. I think altogether we're around 15,000 holders. So this is very good sign for a coin that's under $100 million market cap. Looking at their Twitter page, this is very, very good to see that they have a ton of support from a following perspective. So they're 13.1 thousand followers. That's a very good number for a coin that's just getting started. This is really what's exciting about this coin. I mean, look at this. Jake Paul, Con Sexton, Tory Lanez, and Ryan Garcia all are partnering with Kiba Inu. So that's really the kind of it factor here. You know, you get the right people involved in a project, and that could in itself take this coin to that next level. So you're seeing this with a lot of different tokens. It's just a matter of who can you get to talk about your coin. And I wanted to verify this just to make sure. And so what we're going to do right here, and you're going to see me do it live, we're going to go look at Jake Paul, and then we're going to find that tweet from Jake. I was looking at it earlier. And here it is. I've been waiting to say this for a while. Kiba could be the next Shiba. Glad to be with the fam. So that, you know, if you look at Jake Paul's got 4 million followers. So you got to think a lot of people maybe aren't even in crypto. They're trying to figure out how to buy this thing right now, you know? And then the people that are in crypto are probably already bought in, or they're going to buy more. So it's a very bullish signal for this. You know, whether you like or dislike Jake Paul, he's just got a very strong influence. And, you know, similar to what we saw with Shiba and Doge and getting Elon and, you know, different celebrities on board, that alone can really generate a lot of hype and can take a coin to the next level. So for that reason alone, I really think this coin's going to go much, much higher. Looking at Floki, so the reason why I want to point to Floki here, obviously Floki took a pretty considerable dip from its high point recently. But if you look at Floki and compare it to Kiba, I think these are going to follow very similar paths. You know, Floki kind of made that gradual move up in the beginning, and then it just hit a crazy run. You know, it just did a massive, you know, 50, 100x move all the way up to over $1 billion, and it's still over, even with the dip, it's over 1.6 million in market cap. So if you compare that to Kiba, so we'll go back to Kiba here, and there's not a reported market cap yet, but there will be fairly soon. They've gone through their audits, and you'll see that. That's very normal for a new coin added to CoinMarketCap. It's not going to have its market cap listed yet, so just don't worry about that. That'll be up here eventually. But if you look at this, 80, you know, let's say 100 million is the market cap right now. You know, so it does a 10x, then it's, you know, getting into billion. You know, it does another. You know, it could easily do 20x and get to Floki's market cap, no problem. So, you know, you put $1,000 in, you could end up with $10,000 to $20,000 just, you know, investing in Kiba Inu today. So, you know, I'm very bullish on this coin. I think there's a lot of growth potential ahead for this coin, and who knows, this could end up being another Shiba where we get to, you know, $30 billion market cap eventually, you know, and then you can really turn $1,000 into 6 figures or more. So, you know, so to me, my personal strategy, and this is not financial advice, I think invest what you can afford in this coin and just hold it long term, because I think, you know, it's definitely gonna go much higher than where it is now. So that is all I have for today. Hope you learned something, and talk to you guys soon. Thank you.